Over the last decade of selling art at art fairs and art markets all around the Midwest, I have tried out so many things. Some tactics have worked and some have failed miserably, but this one that I'm about to share with you has been one of my all-time favorites: to be able to sell more art prints at shows. Now, if you're not selling art prints, this might not be as applicable to you, but if you're selling two-dimensional work and you have prints of them, you'll want to hear about this tip. So first thing is, this is very obvious. If you have a bestseller, you want to place it at the very front of your booth where everybody walking by can see it. And pay attention to the direction of traffic flow. So if you have an inline booth and everybody is walking this way, you want to place this piece on the wall that's facing all the people as they're walking by. Then right underneath your bestseller, place a print bin. And here's where the tip comes in. You want your first print that's sitting up front on the bin to be that bestseller that they see when they walked by. This way, when they enter your booth and they look at it, oh, I want this, and then they see a bigger price tag than they probably want to pay, they glance down at your bin and say, oh, here it is, it's right here. And then instantly they're like, whoa, it must have been meant to be. And they take it up to your counter and check out. This has happened to me so many times at shows. So what I regularly do, I have a lot of work on what's called French walls on the front of my booth. Now, I don't have print bins in front of that. Instead, I have my print bins just slightly inside the booth on either side behind the French walls. So what I do to really amplify my sales is I have 3 different stacks of prints in the bins. And what I try to do, I can't always keep it this way, but if I can put one of my bestsellers that's in each category in the very front of the bin, and that matches one of the pieces I have either on my front French door walls or maybe on the outside of my booth on the other side where people walking by will see it. But either way, the idea is to have those bestsellers right at the very front. It also increases sales because customers can get in and out of your booth quicker. When they see the thing they want right away and then they immediately take it up to check out, they're not having to hunt through prints to find it. So this will allow you to move more people through your booth faster and make more sales. Now, if you have a lot of work, you can't have every bestseller in the front of your bin. And this is why I say you have to be really strategic about this tactic. So choose the pieces that you're putting right in the direct view of everybody walking by, like the first thing they see. Choose that to be one of your top 5 bestsellers, and then make sure to have that in the front of your bin. And you're going to rapidly increase your sales doing this. All right, well, I hope this tip works for you, and if it does, definitely post later in the comments and share it with me. And if you have any other tips that have worked for you selling at art markets, then definitely share those as well. All right, well, if you would like more information about doing art fairs, check out this video. See you next time.